Hello everyone, Kevin Shipp coming to you from our off-the-grid farm located somewhere deep in the southeastern United States, not even discoverable, most of it, by Google Earth. Today I'm going to talk about what to do with chicken poop, something I know a lot of you are curious about. But I want to show you what we do because we have tried several things and this has wound up being the best and most efficient. So let me show you. Here is where the ladies sleep. And in a previous video I showed you how I built this thing and we poked eggs out of the back. But if you look in there while they sleep, they create a mess. And one of the problems with that is before they lay eggs, they walk through that mess and get up and there's poop all over the eggs. So we have to take that straw out of there and put new straw down. But the way to do it is we want to use that straw as a fertilizer. If you look, Secret Sue, by the way, is behind the camera. If you look, turn around and look at this 5-gallon bucket here. This is what some people do. Without the hay, which is on top, they fill the bucket with the chicken poop, add water, and let it break down. We know one farmer, Harvey, that does that, and then he pokes a hole in the bottom of the bucket and lets the fertilizer leak out. And he grows some pretty cool stuff. But we're doing it on a kind of a more macro scale here. So what I got is, this is a gorilla cart. And I'll tell you, this is one of the best things Secret Sue and I bought. We have a smaller one, a smaller gorilla we've had for, goodness, I think 4 years. And that thing is still made like iron. So if you want to buy something that's going to last for years, get a gorilla cart. I'm not a gorilla sponsor and I have no equities in that, but let me tell you something, this is the best cart there is. This one, of course, you can take the handle off and attach it to an ATV or a Hornet or a Ranger or one of those little things, and you can pull it around if you want to. We don't need to do that. So what I do is I just get the hay, poop and all, and I load it into the bin, especially the big chunks of chicken excrement, and fill this puppy up. And once I get all this out of here, we'll go up and Secret Sue and I, and we'll show you where we compost this and how we do it. Okay, now we've got all the poop out of here, and I want to show you this. This is all the chicken poop, for gosh, over a week now. But over here, we have beautiful chicken poop. Oh my gosh, did I say that out loud? I've gone native. Anyway, this is some of the best fertilizer once it breaks down that you can have for a garden. So the next what we do is obviously we put down fresh, new, not straw, hay on the bottom so that the ladies don't get the chicken poop on their feet and then get that on the eggs. And we'll spread this over the entire bottom. Obviously, it smells fresh. It's just really nice to do. So we'll get that done, and then we'll go up and we'll show you guys what we do with this stuff. All right, everybody. By the way, about going native, having come from up north and being wrapped a little tight like northerners are, when I came down here, I had to get used to all the new terminology. For example, we're driving down the road and my wife said, I said, we got to change the station. And she said, okay, I'm going to mash the button. Now up north, that means you take a hammer out and totally destroy it. I was like, what? Then she pressed the button. So mash the button is not like mashed potatoes. You press the button. So I had to learn that. Then my wife, Secret Sue, who's behind the camera as we speak, told me that her brother, his car was all tore up and he had to take it to the shop. Now up north, immediately I pictured a wrecked and tangled car wreckage on the back of a tow truck. And I said, oh my gosh, what happened to his car? Secret Sue said, oh, the battery's dead. So tore up means a dead battery down here. So I'm starting to go negative. So here we have the chicken poop, one of the best fertilizers you can get. This is the chicken poop compost bin. And you can see how I designed it. The reason there are holes in all the blocks, I left those facing in and out, is good compost has got to have air coming in and out to break down all the stuff that you put in there. You don't want it super sealed in. It's not that big a deal, but it does help. Some people even put poles through the holes to keep the compost separated. So this is just for the chicken poop. Of course, what we do, come on, Millie, get out of there. Millie likes to hang around people. So come on, look out, Millie. So we're going to put this into our new chicken compost bin, spreading it out across the bottom. And after we put this down, I'm going to put a layer of brown matter down, like decaying leaves, for example. Perhaps a layer of green, nitrogen-rich material like grass clippings, clover, things like that. And we just keep piling it up, mixing it up, and allowing it to break down. Now, one of the things the chickens do for us, if you look inside their pen, this is the heavy compost bin here, which I put inside the chicken coop. And note to selves, if you're going to do this in a chicken coop, put it near the fence so you can just dump the stuff, the lettuce and broccoli, whatever, things you get out of the garden, over the fence into that compost. So that's for things that come out of the garden, leftover leafy things we pull, etc. This is just for chicken poop compost here. It's going to be powerful fertilizer for the above ground gardens that we'll show you later. So, as you can see, the chickens help stir everything up for us. That's why I put the other compost bin in the chicken coop, because the chickens get in there, they stir it up, and we don't have to come over and turn it ourselves. So we put the ladies to work. And I never thought I would think chicken poop is a beautiful thing. Anyway, yeah, in terms of fertilizing the garden, look at that beauty. All right. In terms of fertilizing the garden, this stuff is just absolutely powerful. All right, so that's how we put this layer down. Now, another thing that we're doing is urine, pee. You all probably saw my video on our composting bathroom. And in the composting bathroom, we have a urine poop separator. And our urine goes down into a hose and we collect it. And we keep it in a bucket. And I'll show you how we use it for fertilizer. So other people do other things. Some people have those medical chairs that have the little bucket in the bottom, and they sit on those and they pee on those throughout the day. And then they collect that, put it in a bucket. You know, whatever works, but that's just an idea. So, human pee is incredibly nitrogen rich. And as we know, nitrogen is a huge fertilizer for gardens. So, I just take this in here and I pour it. We do this every afternoon. You can't let this sit for more than 24 hours. I pour the pee on top of that compost. Then I'm going to add some brown matter leaves, a little green matter, more chicken poop on top of that. Next to the coop we have, as Secret Sue is showing us, we've got a pile of leaves that we've collected, and this is the brown matter. We're going to throw that on top of the chicken compost, and we are going to get some serious compost for the garden. It's just absolutely awesome. This goes down, and then if the chickens get in there and stir it up, that's great. If not, I come back up, obviously, with a pitchfork and then stir it up and get it all together. You want to stir this up. Let me get that out of there. You want to stir this up about once a week so that it gets in there and the bacteria start breaking it down, and hopefully some worms will get in there if the ladies don't get them first, and will help break that down. But anyway, so you can see we're getting a beautiful layer. This is oak leaves and pecan leaves, which are fantastic for composting. Now we got a combination of both those here as we lay down this compost. Everybody, we are getting free compost for our garden. We don't have to pay a thing for this, and those rascals, the ladies, the chickens, they produce this stuff for us. Them and the oak trees, the pecan trees. So not only do those rascals pump out eggs, but they help us with fertilizer. However, Secret Sue had me put up posts around, she has like a Callaway-like garden around the house, and don't let chickens into your flowers because they'll go in there and they'll dig up and destroy everything. So we have a fence around the house to keep them out so that they behave themselves. All right, so here it is. This is the compost garden. This is how you do it. And join us for the next edition when we talk about the above ground boxes we're building and how we're doing it. So thanks for joining us. See you next time.